kind of take us through the actual album and say what kind of feelings, what kind of tracks he's doing, and what.
Right. So like this one. This is just more like something I done back in the day, like, but it's just to show this is your straight up, like, really honest hip hop vibe, where it's nice sort of soul sample, and the thing with the cuts in this, like the actual chorus cuts, you're like, oh, that's funky, but it sort of makes you think with the words. Try to keep it real. So you start to get into it, and you're almost like zoning already, like. And that was something we chose, I feel like. So that's that one. Some alright cuts in it, and it switches out. It's not just like a straight loop here. It's like a song in its own right, even though it's instrumental. Because you hear that,
cutting out of that, yeah.
And then like different, you know. So that's just a more mellow one that started. You know. Oh yeah, zoning.
Alright, okay.
Obviously, the State of Mind ones kind of works cool in a club called Sport Head North. I actually got the idea, the inspiration of the drums for that from like Black Milk. You know, producer Black Milk, like, because he always has a real. So then we go on. After that, we go on another track, which is it's kind of more. How would you describe this one? It's mellow again, isn't it? But it's sort of like quite interesting, quite soulful stuff in there. And it's a story. This is called Caffeine Holidays. Like got a Pointer Sisters sample. It's just sort of, it's almost like a story. This song. You kind of go, oh wow. So it's kind of got that story thing. So you went from the Jurassic time, like you think it's all going to be that, and it brings you back down. So kind of the journey's kind of. I don't even know if this is this the right track list, right order? Yeah. So that's Caffeine Holiday, that one. But the thing I like about this track is it's almost like two tracks. Because it does that, like you're always used to that.
You mean to tell me you gonna stop us from doing that? Will you stop us?
Like sort of breaks into another pitched up sample, but it's cool.
Okay.
Like if you were Kane,
you would a brand new sample.
That's what my thinking of it, let it someone else in. Because usually you're like, oh I know that track, and then you're alright. So that was that one. And just to mess it right up after that before you're getting too comfy. This song's actually about a serial killer. Just to sort of get you back up. It's pretty mental, isn't it?
Yeah.
I like it because it's edgy, like.
That's deep. You got a lot, you know.
It's actually a breakdance tempo. I got the idea from Egyptian Lover. Egyptian Lover. You can see how that, you can imagine full breakdance in that.
Yeah.
See what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like my sort of thriller.
Yeah.
So it's like 2012 thriller.
Yeah. That's you're doing that, yeah.
I just wanna chill with my baby.
What would you say from this album is your favorite tune?
I've got 12 favourites.
You like each one of them?
Yeah, I like all of them.
Which one do you think you'd play the most if you were at a gig?
Probably a few. State of Mind, Death of Disco, Soul Biscuit, sorry, that went on my tunes. Records, Cassettes, Love Trip, Fire, Blessed Thing.
So tell us about State of Mind, how it came about.
The weird story is the fact that how the video came about. So Neil owns a shop called State of Mind, right?
Yeah.
It's a sort of like hip hop clothes type shop. So he's got a guy Kier who films. So I was like, tell you guys what, I've done a song with Akil. He could come and do a video, and that'll be good for everyone, you know, like just promote everyone. So I told Nicky, who's on the track, to be there. I told Kier to be there. And then the guy Neil, who owns the shop, was like, right, cool, I've told everyone they're all going to be there. And I said, right, cool, just be there for 7. Now the thing they didn't get was the fact that I hadn't actually organised anything with Akil to be there. But I knew he was playing that night, and I knew I was going to be DJing for him. So basically, I said to Ralph, big up Ralph, who promoted the night, I said, do you think he'd be up for doing this video? And he went, I could pretty much guarantee he won't do it because he's been up since 6 in the morning, done skip way down south, he's going to be travelling all day, and he'll just be knackered. And I went, right, cool, no worries. Little did they know, on top of that, the night before, I bumped into a guy who owed me money from years ago, and so I confronted him, pulled the t-shirt off him, dragged him down the street, tried to run away in a taxi. Right? So I pull him back up the street and try to do this mad ninja kick on him. Messed that up. But the thing I forgot about is with like 10 other guys. Right? So he's with 10 other guys. And then I sort of came on the sense and I went, shit. So when I went like that, pop, I fell. So basically the next day, before I hadn't even sorted out anyone being there, even though I'd okayed it with them, I was in the hospital. I dislocated my thumb from when I got punched and fell over. So I had a black eye. I had to get my thumb bone cracked back into place. Then I arrived at the gig, and then arrived just in time to see Akil, and he was nice when I met him. He was like, oh, nice to meet you, what's up, dude? Obviously seen my black eye and that, and I went, oh, I'm good, man. So, what's your plans, man? I'm just going to do a skate, dude. Right, cool, right, no worries, man. Don't suppose you'd be up for doing a video, would you? Oh, right, okay, what do you want to do? And I was like, cool. So remember that song we done? I remember, I probably got this black eye, so you obviously think it's what the fuck is this guy on about. And then I says, he says, well, I can't really remember the lyrics. So he got there at 7, right? Their curfew for not doing the video was 9, right? Because they kept on the phone, where are you? Fucking waiting, where's Akil and that? I thought he said everything was cool, right? So I went, no, it's cool. Even though I'm not sorry, done it. But like dislocated thumb and all that. And so he had to literally listen to the lyrics that I did do the song on my iPhone while he was eating his dinner. Like he's only had a few hours sleep. So when do you want to do it? And I was like, down. So he went down. So when you see that video, it's actually had a really good response. It's almost that effort thing. Because I went, this has just got to happen. Like no matter how I look. You'll see I'm not actually in the video very much because I had a black eye and a dislocated thumb. And I still made it happen. So, eat that. That's honestly a true story. Oh, is my name happened to be there? Oh, sorry about that. The Soul Biscuits track was a weird story as well. Like Skinnyman, definitely a character, but I was basically putting them on in my night, like Soul Biscuit night. That's why it's called Soul Biscuit. I said to him just on a whim, like, obviously he knew mutual people that I knew, and I said, I know this sounds a bit off the cuff, but put this album together. Do you think we should do it? Like, would you have to do this track? And he kind of seemed into it. So I said, right, I've got my night on 11. So he says, right, I'm going to hang out for a little bit. This was at like 3 or 4. We've got the studio all set up, right? So I'm running a night where I've put already 4 figures down to make sure the night works, right? And so he came to the studio, and this is how crazy it was, right? I met him, made sure he was alright, got him checked in the hotel, all this other shit, right? Talking to him for ages, right? So when he comes to the studio, eventually with pizzas and all that, he wanted pizzas and all that shit, right? He comes in, and instead of going, oh, go on, nasty, like, setting it all up, he went, what's up, man, I'm Skinnyman. And I was like, I met you, like, I picked you up from the airport. So I just went, alright, cool, man. Yeah. But I think he tippled a little bit later. So basically, the club was meant to start at 11, but he didn't arrive till 12, which actually is messy, but it worked out for the best. Because when we went in, I went in well, and all the crowd was like, what? I was like, I'm winning, motherfucker. So that's how that came about. Even the one with Oddisee, right? That was the amazing thing about Oddisee, like, when he done that track, he had to get up really early to get a flight the next day. But he hadn't finished some of the vocals, and what he said was he was like, I'll come back and make sure the vocals are on. So basically after we finished the night at like 3, 4 in the morning, went back to my house and we stayed at my house till 8 in the morning finishing all the vocals, and had to get up at like 9:30, 10 the next day. Probably a cool feel that initial thing.
Let's say why people should listen to your music, why people should listen to your album, why they should get a copy.
Yeah, it's unique.
Yeah.
but it's still, you'll find something in it that'll be for you because it's been tailored that way. But there's no compromise. I guarantee you, like, you listen to the whole thing. If you tell me there's a song you don't like, or there's, well, I'm actually that egotistical that I would say, if there's any song you don't like, I want to know why. Just tell me why. And if it's plausible enough, you back it with enough fact and make a new one for you. But just now, shit though.
Make any dedications, man. Go for it.
I want to thank God for being there. This is embarrassing enough. At the clubs.
Anybody else you want to thank?
Well, I actually want to thank millions of people.
Yeah.
But I just feel like if I start going that way, I'll forget someone. Do you know what I mean? Like, you're always going to piss someone off.
Do you think?
Do you know, I'll end up on this, right? People I like are the people that know when to speak up, but also know when to fall back. Salute. Done.
Thought I was on a love trip. Thought I was on a love trip. Thought I was on a love trip. Thought